Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and this is your tarot card of the day for Saturday, November 23rd, 2024. The card we have today is the Strength card. This is not actually from a deck, but simply a piece of artwork that artist Regina Vanicki thought she would like to do. And sometimes that is how these things get started. So you can always go encourage her to do more and perhaps begin a deck. Strength card does seem somewhat appropriate today as we navigate the Virgo moon, which will oppose Saturn in Pisces. It will also be trine to Venus in Capricorn. In regard to the first, when it comes to Saturn, sometimes you got to be a little bit careful, especially around the house, all right, people you live with who might be a little bit older. So keeping that in mind can help you to avoid conflict. Also with the trine to Venus, that is a more positive one because it gives you, the help that you need to not get into any, kind of conflict. All right. In other words, don't poke the bear today. If you know that something is going to be an issue, just circumvent it. This is a card which is about, kind of like soft control. And not to say that you would be manipulative, but just, don't go looking for trouble, right? Do not engage, as the saying goes. That tends to drive people crazy anyway when you do that, especially if you have someone around who always leaves you feeling like you're walking on eggshells. And some things, are just like, well, God, I don't want to mention that. It'll do this, right? So be aware of those things today. And I think that you'll find that the day is much easier to get through. There is a saying that I like to use with this card, and that is, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Now, you don't need to go overboard, all right, because sometimes too much is too much. If you are able to ascertain which actions or words would be poking the bear today and which would not, go with the ones that don't. Kind of get out in front of it and see where it takes you. There's nothing over the top here. For the most part, it feels like a very pleasant day. Under the Virgo moon, we get to, look things over, organize things, that kind of thing. It's more practical and focused. And that is not a bad idea since Mercury is preparing to retrograde in scattered Sagittarius in 2 days. Remain grounded today, remain kind today, and know that by avoiding conflict, you are going to be much better off in the long run. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.